Oh, the ambience here is so nice. I feel like a Hong Kong Tai Lo.
Someone gonna bring out... Oh, someone already bring out...
Hey guys!
Okay, welcome to another episode of Eatbook Vlogs. I'm Nick.
And I'm Jerald. I'm very excited today because we're going to be eating not one but two all-you-can-eat dim sum buffets.
Now, we're not going to be comparing which one is better, but both of these dim sum restaurants have pretty unique dim sum, so we're going to be checking it out.
Hi， 我是 Peach Blossom 行政总厨。红桃轩呢有一个阿拉卡 buffet， 这样里面呢会有64道任点任吃的菜肴在里面，包括点心。
Okay, so right now we are at Peach Blossom Restaurant at Marina Mandarin. It's at Raffles Boulevard if you've never been here before. Today we're actually going to be trying their all-you-can-eat dim sum buffet, and some of the items there quite interesting.
Yeah, I mean like pan-fried foie gras with smoked duck served on a mantou.
And they also have like a baked live lobster with cheese, which is what we're going to be trying now.
Manual transition.
Wow. Okay, so this is our first round of food. Okay, very hungry.
Let's start with the live lobster and cheese. The cream and the cheese.
Yeah.
You call that the flavors together.
Yeah, and like I think the lobster itself, they didn't really have to do much seasoning. It was very fresh.
I love it that they have lobster on a dim sum buffet menu.
Yeah, it's something that you don't really see very often.
Yeah.
So yeah, quite interesting. Okay, so for our second dish, right, I'm super excited for this one.
There's a good mix of Asian and the Western foie gras, that kind of thing. Oh, but the mantou is like perfectly crispy.
Yeah, and it's not too oily also.
Yeah. The foie gras doesn't stand out so much. I mean, because like your hoisin sauce is very overpowering in a sense, but like the foie gras acts as a good
counterbalance. Yeah.
Support character.
Support character. You're playing what game? Usually like at buffets, they'll be a bit more stingy with the expensive stuff, but not here leh. Okay, so we had seafood, we had meat, and then now we are gonna have like a vegetable to balance it all out. This is the braised homemade bean curd
with loofah gourd and
gluten.
Yes. The sauce is so good that I don't mind just plain rice and this dish.
Yeah.
Oh, the loofah gourd, the flavour is show eh. It's a very good balance.
The loofah gourd is sweet on its own, but it soaks up all the sauce.
No, I don't want it to end.
Then ask for one more.
So other than the more outlandish creations here, we're going to try some of their more staple dishes that they put a unique twist to.
Wow! So normally you will have like char siu bao, right? Here like more interesting, they use black pepper duck instead. You can see like there's quite a lot of like filling inside, onion and meat, and you can see the black pepper quite clearly also.
I've never eaten anything like this. It's very interesting.
It's really like the char siu texture actually.
Yeah.
But the flavour is totally different. To me, it's a bit too peppery, and I like that they are really very generous with the filling.
Quite like all the different spins that the chef has been taking in. For our next dish, we got crispy salmon skin with the spice.
Salt. It smells really, really good. There's a lot of garlic on top of this.
All that is just like crispy garlic.
Yeah, we chose this because of the spice salt.
I would say that it's more of a salty spice. I usually quite like garlic, but this one, it feels like that's the only thing I taste.
Like you can't really taste the salmon anymore because the garlic, it comes across quite strong. I actually personally like it because I really like garlic.
I feel that if I eat more than 3 pieces, I'll be too jelak already.
Huh, really? Yeah, I think I can tar the whole plate, yeah.
For me, this is a bit too much. Yeah.
Okay, last dish. This one confirm nice one. Jerry and I, right? On days where we want to treat ourselves, we always go out for lunch and eat roast pork. So I would say that we are char siu and roast pork connoisseurs.
Jereld looks unsure.
Show more confidence. Okay, so now we're going to try the char siu first. When I like poked it with my fork, right, it actually like cracked there. So I think it's very well caramelized. Oh, smell it though. Sauce.
Oh!
Wow, the sauce quite high level.
The sauce smells damn gao.
There's a bit of like the hua tiao jiu kind of smell.
The
Chinese rice wine kind of smell, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
I love char siu.
You have to ask me to choose the best dish that we had today, right? It was probably that piece of char siu that I just ate.
The skin is amazing. It's unbelievably crispy.
Yeah, the skin is very, very crispy. There's a glaze lah, like I said, the caramelization is quite solid. It's not tough at all. It's really very fatty and it just melts in your mouth. Out of like everything so far, this one 10 upon 10.
10 out of 10.
Nothing I can improve at all.
Saving like a half piece of char siu so that I can finish my meal off with it.
Where was your half mantou?
I decided that the char siu was better.
Unique dishes, right? They are not unique for the sake of being unique. Like not just gimmicky food. Yeah, a lot of thought was put into like pairing the flavors together. So yeah, excited for the next place. Let's go.
Wait, let me eat my...
Let's go.
Hello， 你好，我是饮茶的点心总厨，我叫吉米翁，对点心已经有28年的经验了。今天我们介绍的比较特别的，外面是没有的，因为我们饮茶有一班厨师团，他们比较年轻，所以我们会研制比较特别的点心出来啊，各种口味。带领新加坡的潮流。
Yeah, in Chinatown at Yum Cha restaurant, this is like the dim sum of my childhood. I still remember like every other Sunday morning, we'll bring my grandparents here, then we eat the buffet.
To like Yum Cha.
It's really very worth it. They are classic dim sum dishes, right? Like their egg tarts, their char siu bao, wow, solid.
Which brings us to their unique dim sum.
Some of these dishes in front of us now, they are picked out by the chef. And to be honest, right, I've never tried any of them before, even though I come here quite often. Okay, so let's start off with the steamed dim sum first. We have the squid ink dumpling.
It's so good.
So good.
I have to say though, like the squid ink flavor is not
Very
super. Yeah, it's not super strong. It's in a good way as well because like it doesn't overwhelm the other flavors that are inside.
Yeah, and then like the roll at the top, right, gives it a very nice little pop.
Oh, I love that the roll texture at the end. So for our second dish, we got the scallop roll with phyllo dough.
5 times very fast.
Scallop roll with phyllo dough. Scallop roll with phyllo dough. Scallop roll with phyllo dough. Scallop. How many times?
It looks like something bottom of a fish tank, like the anemone.
I have to say though, like the effort that they put inside this, they compartmentalize like the 3 different ingredients, like the fish roll, the crab meat and the scallop.
Quite a lot of effort, but the flavor doesn't really come across that well. Part of a buffet definitely will order. I wouldn't come here specifically for this. Now I'm going to be moving on to the fried dim sum. First up, we have the prawn and mango sesame fritters. Actually, deep fried mango prawn, right, is like one of my favorite dim sum. Yours, eh?
I actually never tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mango and prawn.
The first time I ever tried it, I was like, huh? Then like my parents ordered it and I was like,
okay, but my mind shall be blown today.
The interesting thing about this, right, is that here at Yum Cha, they make their prawn and mango sesame fritters, right, with this rice paper.
No, okay, no, but it doesn't taste like tissue paper, but the texture is like tissue paper.
It's really like,
quite interesting.
So we found out that, you know, the white rabbit sweet that you eat, right? It's the same rice paper that wraps that white rabbit sweet.
I'm legit very excited to be trying this.
Oh wow, it's so good. Like, not even kidding.
So nice.
Here, the mango taste isn't very strong as compared to some other dim sum places. Wow, but that rice paper, right, when it's fried,
It's so good. I feel like I'm eating 2 different dishes.
yeah, but at the same time, you are eating one. Traditional Chinese restaurants, right, they have that flat spring onion pancake. Here, the scallion pancake is like raised up. It looks like those yam ring at the Zi Cha place. And here they add chicken floss as well. Not bad. Here, because it's raised up so much, right, it doesn't even taste like a doughy pancake anymore.
Right.
It tastes very like flaky, there's like a lot of filling inside. And when you add the chicken floss on top of it, right, it becomes a bit sweet as well. I'm not very fond of because I like the spring onion taste on its own.
But I think if you generally like the dish, it's worth a try to like see how this differs from the usual.
Yeah, for sure. For dessert, we have the crispy red bean with banana. There's like a nice weight to it. It's quite heavy. Are you okay?
I've eaten like plenty of like red bean pancakes lah, but like
Not with banana. So essentially, this is like a red bean pancake, right, with goreng pisang fused together.
at first I taste like the immediate red bean, like the hamji peng taste. But then like after a while, then it's like a goreng pisang taste.
Then you don't even need to eat like hamji peng or goreng pisang anymore. You just eat one. I actually quite like this. Imagine if you have like a McDonald's red bean pie and a McDonald's banana pie and you eat it together.
For sure, you should try it if you're here. So Nick, what was your favorite dish from each restaurant?
Okay, so for Peach Blossom, right, hands down is the char siu. Caramelization, the skin, everything was perfect. Never had char siu there before in my life.
Smoked duck with the mantou. It stood out so much, like just like the combination. Like how did the chef even think of that combination? And for Yum Cha, like I've never tried a fruit-based dish before. So to me, it was unbelievably mind-blowing.
For Yum Cha, right, I think it has to be the squid ink dumpling. I think the main difference, right, between the two restaurants is that for Peach Blossom, it's a bit more of a premium feel and they are very focused on the meat. While for Yum Cha, it's very much like a traditional dim sum restaurant. But you know what? If you're a fan of like dim sum and you're a fan of buffets in general,
Maybank offers 1-for-1 deals and even up to 50% off at over 30 restaurants.
so special thanks to Maybank for introducing these two restaurants to us. And if you like this video, you can watch our other videos over there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well. Bye!